Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the homestead. Pops and I are working here out in our garden here, and I built something that I think will make life a little bit easier if you're trying to screen dirt, topsoil, loam, and whatnot. So let's show you what we came up with. I didn't film the build, but let's show you what I came up with and see if it actually works. So stick around, guys. It should be fun. Homestead Jim was getting a lot of comments on wearing snow boots a couple of videos ago, so he invested in his actual steel toe work boots, Dad. So it's what is it, May, almost June. He was wearing snow boots last week, so I figured I'd throw this in the video today. A bunch of people were saying, why is Homestead Jim wearing snow boots? It's middle April, May, it's in the summer months, so I just wanted to throw that in. All right, folks, let's show you what we got going on here. This is another garden box we just put together. It's not actually it's not painted or anything, but we can always do that after the fact. For those of you maybe are just joining us, we have our pepper, tomato plants, and then we have carrots and onions, which reminds me I have to actually water those when we're done here. But anyways, this is a screen I built. All it is 1/2-inch mesh here, and let me kind of give you a close-up. What we did was I wrapped 1/2-inch mesh around the edges here, and then what I did was I secured it. This is just some support pieces here, and then I put some basically skids on the bottom, some really nice clean thin wood. And basically Dad and I are going to see, I did this before with a makeshift version, but it was kind of a pain in the butt, but we're going to see if Dad can shovel in and I can start screening like this, and we'll fill up our garden box here. These are roughly about 4 by 2 by 18 inches as far as size, so they hold a fair amount of dirt, and that is all nice topsoil compost we got from our farming friends here. But let me show you a close-up of this, and then let's see if it works. So let me give you just a close-up here. This is roughly 1.5 and 3/4 by 1 3/4. I can sand and do these handles up at a later date, but I just wanted to kind of get it together. But as you can see, we wrapped the 1/2-inch wire mesh around, and then we secured it with some 1.5 fender washers and screws. And then as you can see on the bottom here, we have our center supports here, and then we have our little slide here, like a bobsled, if you will. So I'm assuming we had our early version very primitive over there, which worked for me solo. So I think between Dad and I, we should be able to make this work. So what were you saying, Dad? You like this? Oh, you want me to flip this around? Okay. So I'm going to flip this around, put you guys on the tripod, and see if we can screen some of this dirt. This dirt we get comes from our family friend of ours that has a farm, but as you can see, it has some rocks in it, which we don't want, obviously, in our beds. So this 1/2-inch screen, this will screen everything down to a 1/2 inch, so it should work out pretty good. It just kind of rests there. Right, so let me slide this around. I was trying to make this as light as possible too. Right, let me get the those handles too. I'll sand them down and round them over. Let me get some gloves. All right, so let's give it a shot, Dad. That should be relatively easy as it is. What, the rocks?
Yeah.
I'll keep going. We'll wait till it fills up a little bit. All right, hang on. Okay. So as you can see here, all we have left is the big rocks. The reason why it's free is because their property is a little bit rocky, as you can tell. So let's dump this out and let's see what the loam looks like. And then we could just shovel up the rocks after. Well, hang on, leave it there. Let's actually show. Let's have a look now. All we have here is 1/2-inch screened and less. Pretty loomy. What do you think, Dad? That looks pretty. Good, yeah. That looks great, yeah. I've already done this once, but this is a little bit of a better version. So let's go ahead and blow the rest of it out, and then we'll be right back. So Dad brought up a good point. When I'm screening it, there's a little bit of waste that kind of pops off the far edge. So Dad had the good idea of, just said, Jay, why don't you dump it to the side? Because what he's picking up now was stuff that fell out from screening. Because if you watch, when I screen it, the screen kind of goes over the box a little bit. And then what I do here is I'll pull the rocks back and then give it a flip. And all the rocks go on the side there. And there's only a little bit of manure or compost that falls off the edge. So works out pretty good. We're let's just do a few more, fill that right up. Is that shovel better, or?
It just, I can scrape them.
Yeah. So as you can see here, it's pure rock, so I'll give it a shake back and then a flip, and off we go. And then what Dad's picking up right there is just a...
Should be pretty clean.
Yeah, that should be pretty clean. So it's getting technically re-screened a few times. Yeah, perfect. All right, we'll do a few more of this stuff.
In here?
Yeah. We got some room to wiggle.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so what happened with the other boxes, it's settled, so I want to build this one higher than what we did in the past.
Yeah, once it gets wet and everything.
Yeah, it compacted like an inch. Not that it's not a problem, but we'll go do like probably 4 scoops, it should be okay. Or yeah, probably one more with the big shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks pretty good. Let's have a look, folks. That's some good looking dirt. All right, folks. Well, I hope you appreciate it. Again, I didn't invent this. I'm not the inventor of this, but I think it worked actually really good. So again, it's just pretty much 1/2-inch screen wrapped around 2 2x4s that I ripped in half, and then some grates in the middle. It's really quite primitive. I didn't want to film the actual build because it's a lot of work and time is money, so we want to get things planted here. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think, and like I always say, we will see you out in the woods. Say bye, Dad.
See you, everyone.
He's got his steel toes on from here on out, so.
I'll wear winter boots in the winter.
Yeah, winter boots in the winter. But all right, folks, we're gonna finish up here. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And like I always say, we will, oh, real quick too, merchandise. I'll post a link below. We have Homestead J merchandise. I'll put the link in the comments and also in the description below. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I always say, we will see you out in the woods.